Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us on this edition of the news magazine on Chan 2022 Total Energies The Spotlight, brought to you by the African Union of Broadcasting, AUB. Madagascar and Niger make Chan history by reaching semis following their 3-1 and 2-0 victories respectively. Get highlights in this edition. On this program, we will lay emphasis on the comedy industry in Cameroon, which is booming with more and more intellectuals and youths transforming the domain. Get to discover some of these comedians. In this edition, we meet Mourir Bennikous, an Algerian artist, sculptor, and painter whose amazing works have gained recognition despite being a person with disability. Developments of these stories and more right ahead. Don't go away. I'll be right back. For presentation, I'm Gladys Tata. Welcome back. Qualifiers Madagascar and outsiders Niger reached the African Nations Championship Chan semi-finals for the first time with convincing victories in Algeria. Highlights of these encounters with Jennifer Asimwe.
The Mozambique football team has been eliminated from the 7th edition of Chan 2022 after losing to Madagascar by a 3-1 defeat in the quarter-final match. Madagascar's goals were scored by Aloma Pionona in the 10th minute, Jean Yves in the 67th minute, and Marcio in the 87th minute of the game. Despite conceding goals, the Mambas did not redeem themselves easily. Isaac Cavallo interrupted for the Mozambican team in the 90th minute +4 given by the referee in a tournament taking place in Algeria. In the other semi-final match played at Miludi Hadefi Stadium, Niger eliminated Ghana with 2-0 triumph. The goals were scored by Imarana Barrow at the 11th minute and Boubacar at the 49th minute. The Black Galaxies had chances but did not convert them into goals. The team returns home with a positive impression of its participation in Chan 2022. In addition to Madagascar, the host Algeria defeated Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal overcame Mauritania by 1-0. Through the marking of great celebrations are also admitted to the semi-finals.
Around Chan, meet Algerian-born Mourir Bennikous, a multi-talented sculptor and designer who has written his name on the annals of history in Algeria and outside Algeria as well. Though with a hearing impairment and almost losing his sight, he's transforming his savoir-faire to the younger generation. Find out who is this man with Jennifer Asimwe.
As you enter into the Palais de Rais, also known as Bastion 23 in Algiers, the works of Mourir Bennikous are on display. The manner in which they are arranged gives the impression that the artifacts were incorporated in the palace's construction plan. This work of art blends with the interior decor of the palace. What would this palace look like without these pieces of work? Anybody who visits the Bastion 23 for an event, or visitors or persons who desire to hire the Bastion for the first time are amazed at the beauty of the wonderful works of art therein.
I make beds, Casbah sofas, mirrors, and many more. This is called Arabesque style. For my work, I start by cutting the woods. Afterwards, I do the coating and then the creation. After the acrylic paint, I varnish, but the work requires a lot of time.
Bennikous has worked with wood for over 5 decades and remarks that though daring woodwork is complex, however, he draws inspiration from the Maghrebian and Spanish civilization to succeed despite his being handicapped.
When I was young, I had difficulty in hearing. I went to a training school for 3 years. As an artist, I have difficulty in my job and problem with my eyes. I also have allergies. It's not an easy task. I do the creation work at home before coming here. I like my job so much, but lack the raw material.
Mourir's artwork is exceptional indeed. What the talented artist needs is ample space he would call his workshop to flourish the more. The artist's beautiful, well-arranged and designed artworks give the impression that the works of art in different rooms of this historical building have made it a center of arts and culture. He, however, appeals to the Wilaya of Algiers authorities to enable his workshop dream become a reality to keep his candle burning.
Crafting laughs is the most high stakes from an artistic creation. It is intrinsically a Herculean task to make people laugh, especially as funny varies from person to person. Let's discover the comic talent pool in Cameroon ecosystem, which keeps mushrooming, courtesy of the Cameroon Radio Television, the CRTV.
Apparently, comedy is one of the most vibrant genes of the entertainment sector in Cameroon. With a rapidly changing media landscape due to the universe's switch to the information age, the young people in the Central African nation, following some adults, have used the opportunity to capitalize on the concept to positively impact their communities using both traditional and new media platforms. Most of the rappers are Yaoundé, the country's capital, based.
The unique selling point should be my voice. Yeah, because some feel like the comedy voice and is different from my actual voice, whereas it's one and the same thing. So it convinces people that I'm actually a lady.
They never marry Caro, they never do nothing, even controversial, so they don't have a Caro a head.
Coming up with these entertainment ideas is not an easy task. A lot of effort is needed. So where do the comedians derive this wonderful content from?
I draw inspiration from actually everything around me, like daily happenings, the typical lifestyle of a Cameroonian or an African lady. So most of the times when I just see circumstances, things happening beside me, I'll just pick concepts from it and I'll act it out.
Says like this one, okay, no 1 minute over, should not get exchange pleasantries with you.
What is the trick behind going viral for those who publish their works on social media platforms?
I had to resign from my job. I was head of communication for the Southwest Regional Assembly after working as head of communication for Elecam for 10 years. And I resigned because of comedy.
Make I tell you something. That's your key to be a woman. You don't feel do it for me. You don't feel do it for me. Come on first. This shoe like key holder. It can't put us like flying boat.
No mix me. No mix me.
Like any other venture, the sector has its cons.
We are very different as characters. Caro is so different from Dorcas. Dorcas is so different from Auntie Felicia, which means that we might definitely appeal to very different fan bases. Collaboration has a way of making us, mix our fan bases and so grew.
That man, don't enter you go 6. They don't tell you, say, make you give the woman differently. He said, no, you ain't give that other jumba at least. At least now CK, but at least there's strong blood in a green dye. You go riot, say the one night woman.
Comedy is not just for laughs. It is for edutainment, infotainment, to mention but a few.
La chanson de Clarisse Valérie. Ces danseuses faisaient le grand écart. Donc, la seule chose qui m'a intéressée, c'était de vouloir faire le grand écart en fait. J'ai commencé aussi à m'entraîner à faire le grand écart. Et c'est comme ça qu'ensuite de suite, en regardant les dessins animés, essayant de me tordre comme je voyais faire les dessins animés, j'ai découvert qu'en fait, c'était inné.
Various comedians are using microblogging platforms, especially Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp, and Instagram, to reach out to their audience in the country.
Hey, my friend, you think that 16 hours so before I tell you about the wedding, no. I go think that 16 hours, I she don't balance fine. If you might say, go for wedding.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the package we put together for you in this edition, The Spotlight. Thanks for watching. Take the appointment for the next edition if you did enjoy the program. For more information, visit our website at www.uar-aub.org. You can also join us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok. The Spotlight crew joins me in wishing you all the best. Bye for now.